The Kurukshetra war had entered its most intense phase, the earth beneath the warriors trembling with each clash of weapons. On the battlefield, two great enemies faced each other: Bhima, the mighty Pandava, and Duryodhana, the proud Kaurava prince. The time had come for a confrontation that had been long in the making, one shaped by years of hatred, rivalry, and deep-seated animosity. The battle between Bhima and Duryodhana was not just a fight of strength, but one of honor and vengeance. Bhima, with his immense power, was a force of nature. His blows carried the fury of a tiger, his every strike enough to break through shields and armor alike. Duryodhana, despite not possessing the raw strength of Bhima, was a warrior of great skill and cunning. He fought with the precision of a seasoned strategist, relying on his agility and experience to counter Bhima's brute force. For hours, the ground beneath them shook as their maces collided, each blow reverberating through the battlefield. The clash was deafening, and the air was thick with the tension of their rivalry. Bhima's attacks were like the strikes of a powerful storm, while Duryodhana countered with fluid movements, evading and retaliating with calculated precision. Yet it was clear that Bhima's strength was beginning to overwhelm the Kaurava prince. The sheer force of Bhima's blows pushed Duryodhana back, forcing him to defend rather than attack. As the duel wore on, Duryodhana's resolve began to weaken. In a desperate attempt to turn the tide in his favor, he resorted to an unworthy move, a blow aimed at Bhima's groin, a strike that broke the sacred code of war. Bhima, stunned and momentarily weakened by the strike, stumbled back, his breath heavy. His body throbbed with pain, but his anger surged. He had endured much at the hands of the Kauravas, and this insult was the last straw. Fueled by his fury, Bhima's resolve hardened. His strength, previously held in check, now surged forth like a river breaking through a dam. The earth beneath his feet seemed to tremble with his fury as he swung his mighty mace. The force of his strike was like the thunderbolt of the gods, crashing down on Duryodhana's thighs with a resounding crack. The Kaurava prince's body crumpled to the ground, his once proud figure now broken, unable to rise. Duryodhana, grievously wounded, lay on the battlefield in excruciating pain, his strength shattered. Bhima stood tall, victorious, but silent. The battle had been long, and the violence had been brutal. Yet in that moment, Bhima's victory was not just about physical prowess. It was the culmination of a deep, unyielding need for justice. He had fulfilled his vow, avenging the wrongs done to him and his brothers, and especially avenging the humiliation of Draupadi. As Duryodhana was dragged from the battlefield, his pride shattered. Bhima's triumph became a symbol of the Pandavas' righteous fury. The Kaurava prince, once so sure of his victory, now lay broken, a reminder of how truth and dharma would always ultimately triumph over arrogance and adharma. Bhima, though victorious, felt no joy in the destruction of his enemy. The battle was far from over, and the war would continue. Yet, in his heart, he knew that the course of the war had shifted. Bhima's duel with Duryodhana marked a significant turning point in the war, a moment when the Kauravas' grip on the future began to falter. The Pandavas' resolve was now stronger than ever, their spirits unyielding as they prepared for the final stages of the conflict that would decide the fate of the Kuru dynasty. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Mythology Medley. Click the bell icon for more such amazing mythological content.